The Election Commission also repeatedly stating that no eligible elector will be left out, no ineligible elector will be included in the final electoral roll of Bihar. We need to piece all of these details together. Going across to Arunima for a quick update on the same. We'll just connect that line with Arunima. But what I was trying to highlight is the fact that Rahul Gandhi, in levelling that vote chori allegation, also coincidentally, it's a day when he's going to be taking out that rally against the manner in which these electoral practices have been taking place in Karnataka. The Election Commission is seeking for proof, is asking political parties like the Congress to submit their objections, to make their claims, present it with proof before the Election Commission. Going across to Arunima, who joins us with more. Arunima, in what manner is the Election Commission making these repeated assurances, or giving this repeated assurance that none of the eligible electors will be left out?
See, the total number of booth-level officers, the BLOs, have been increased in Bihar. That is because it was revealed after the first phase of SIR was over that more than 50%, and I'm giving you a conservative estimate, but at least 50% of the forms that have come back after phase 1 have come back either without the required documents or some other documents beyond the 11th that have been indicated in the SIR order by Election Commission. So, of course, in phase 2, EC is also stepping up on its efforts because it's under immense pressure. The matter is sub judice. The Supreme Court is hearing it. The opposition is carrying out a relentless attack against the Election Commission. So, EC has a lot of at stake, and hence, on the one hand, it is putting out its booth-level officers. The BLOs are under immense pressure to see that the required documents are filed in phase 2. There are volunteers who are also helping, local district magistrate level officers who are working in tandem as EC officials as well. They have been asked to help genuine voters get their documents. If there's some document which is missing, to help them get these documents made at the earliest. So EC on its part is trying, but it's also pointing out that the opposition is only giving sound bites. But in terms of helping EC in correcting the voter list, there's not much effort because not a single claim or objection has been filed, even as week 2 since the draft voter list was published has begun.
Absolutely. The other question I was meaning to ask Arunima is that in making these allegations, isn't it true that Rahul Gandhi has ended up backing the entire SIR exercise which was carried out in Bihar? Because if he makes claims to the effect that the electoral exercise or practices in states like Maharashtra and Karnataka were not carried out efficiently, that's exactly what the SIR exercise aims to do.
The Election Commission officials, after the press conference began yesterday, that was their first reaction, that if indeed there are anomalies in the voter list, then SIR is the way forward. So why is the opposition objecting to it? But if you ask the opposition, they'll tell you, and they've said this in the Supreme Court also, that the objection is not to the special intensive revision. That's not what they're objecting to. They're objecting to the timeline that is being followed. Don't do it just before an assembly election. Do it well when you have enough time. For example, if you know that Lok Sabha elections are going to happen in 2029, begin the exercise of correcting the voter rolls now so that by 2029 you're prepared. Bihar elections was just a couple of months away when this exercise was begun as per petitioners in the Supreme Court, most of who are opposition leaders. And they feel that, by doing this exercise at this point, essentially what is happening is pressurizing voters and not giving them much of a chance. If they are wrongly left out, not giving them much of a chance because many of them are migrants who can't come back in time to give their documents. That's the opposition's contention.
Okay. Many thanks, Arunima, for joining us with all those details. We quickly, with that, play out more political reactions that have come in on Rahul Gandhi's allegations and so far the Election Commission's response.
तो इतना बड़ा खुलासा किया है, अगर ये सब है, मान लो अगर अनइंटेंशनल गलती है तो आप उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करिए. आप वोटर लिस्ट दे क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? आप इन्वेस्टिगेट कर क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? उसके बजाय आप कह रहे हैं कि एफिडेविट साइन करके दो. इससे बड़ा ओथ क्या है जो हम सदन में लेते हैं? इससे बड़ा इस देश में कोई भी ओथ है नहीं है. वो ओथ तो लिया हुआ है. पब्लिक में सब कुछ कह रहे हैं, दिखा रहे हैं आपको कि देखिए 40,000 फर्जी वोट हैं, 10,000 पर नहीं, जो भी है उनके आंकड़े मुझे याद नहीं है, बट जो भी 11,000, 1 लाख से ज्यादा एक असेंबली में, एक विधानसभा के अंदर. आप समझ सकते हैं जो चुनाव लड़ता है वो समझता है इस बात को. विधानसभा का चुनाव और उसमें 1 लाख आपने फर्जी वोट डाल दिए, तो जहां आप वोट, जहां जो जीते आप कहेंगे वही जीतेगा। स्पष्ट है, उससे कम चाहिए होते हैं विधानसभा में। तो
एक और बड़ी बात 25 सीटें।
राहुल गांधी ने अपने आप सर्टिफिकेट दिया है कि स्पेशल रिवीजन होना चाहिए, यूनिक नेम होना चाहिए, नाम का साथ आधार नंबर भी होना चाहिए। और राहुल गांधी ने नॉर्थ इंडियन का नाम निकाल के लेके आया है। आप देखेगा हमारा आसाम का बांग्लादेशी और जो एक समय बांग्लादेश से आया था हमारा मियाँ मुसलमान भाई, वो लोगों का वोटर लिस्ट का नाम बरपेटा में भी होता है, गुवाहाटी में भी होता है, केरला में भी होता है, पूरा दुनिया में होता है। तो इसीलिए ये बीमार है और ये बीमार को ठीक करने के लिए ही बिहार में स्पेशल इंटेंसिव रिवीजन दिया गया था। और राहुल गांधी ने आज इनडायरेक्टली इलेक्शन कमीशन को सपोर्ट किया कि ये देश में स्पेशल इंटेंसिव रिवीजन होना चाहिए, 2 नाम में वोटर लिस्ट में नाम नहीं होना चाहिए।